This week in the World of Wacker Getting to Know series, we get to know one half of a brand that began out of necessity and after a conversation at the park while watching the kids. So welcome, as I said, I have been very excited to meet this local lady. She is one half of a brand that was born out of necessity and a conversation in a park. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mel of Golden Wares.
Hello.
Mel, if you could tell us a little bit about yourself and how on earth a conversation last year produced a new business.
That's right. So Eve and I, we met at Mothers Group with our firstborn and had become really good friends. I moved back to Melbourne, but we always stayed in contact and came back recently. And I ended up saying to Eve, she's a seamstress and wanted to launch her own business. And I said to her, why aren't you making masks?
Masks, of course.
And her answer was, well, do you want to? And I'm like, oh, I never thought about that. And then we just started brainstorming, realised we had the same style, and so that was easy. And it really just snowballed from there.
So obviously we needed masks because now in Australia we're in a different kind of environment. Who would have thought we'd be in a place where we're needing to have a mask on hand?
Absolutely.
So what is your background? Like, why was this important to you?
Yeah, I'm actually an emergency nurse, and so
This is all making sense now.
I have had quite a history of being in masks, and Eve, obviously, as I said, being a seamstress, we sort of collaborated together on what the necessities were to make a quality mask.
Right.
And then obviously both our love for fashion. So it was very easy to choose linen as our main theme. And we wanted to make a mask that didn't compete with your wardrobe but complemented it.
Oh,
So for
now we're talking.
So for women who like sort of more of your plain beachy vibe, or Melburnians with the Gorman or those sorts of things, I didn't want you to only look at someone's mask. I wanted you to sort of
see the whole outfit. I love my fashion, so I love this even more so. I love the fact that you refer to Gorman as Melbourne.
Well, yeah, it's everywhere sort of in Melbourne, but it's more that neutral vibe up here.
It's very true, isn't it? And I love that. I love dissecting the fashion choices of people all over Australia because everywhere you go, it's very, very different. I'm heading to Melbourne in a couple of weeks' time. I'm going to need a mask. And I thought, how incredible that I'm meeting you now and having this conversation at the first time in my life that I've needed to don a mask. So I'll have to do that in Victoria.
Yes.
We haven't had to do it here.
We have been extremely lucky here.
But I think everyone is going to have to jump on board and get a mask because who knows what's going to happen.
Very true. And then people are travelling now. Gee, really?
I'm rocking the rust.
Rocking the rust. We had a family friend who just went to Brisbane not long ago, and she carries her mask everywhere she went. She's like, thank goodness, because she needed to be in an appointment on Monday. So she sort of went into that Brisbane lockdown.
Yes.
And she had her mask on hand.
Oh.
So it is good to always have one because we're finding otherwise someone will run out to the shops and then have to buy a packet of disposable.
Yeah.
And we've all been sort of reading about how detrimental to the environment that is becoming.
Oh, well, I mean, it's not only detrimental to the environment, but to fashion.
Oh.
I mean, come on.
Yes, no, I hear you.
Let's just put it out there. I will not be one of those people wearing a disposable, not eco-friendly mask. I will be wearing a linen, handcrafted number from Golden Wares.
Oh, thank you very much. And you'll bring the product to life.
So how long has it been happening and where are you at with the business now?
So it kick-started, I think about 4 months ago now, and then obviously our main clientele was Melbourne and a lot of my...
The Gorman wearing Victorians.
Yes, and you can see the difference between what colours have been popular. So the pinks and the blacks and white has all been very popular down there, and I've had a lot of support out of my nursing friends.
I bet you have.
And then we've come up here, and since Brisbane's lockdown, we have sold a lot more of these sort of neutral, beachier vibes. And we actually stock in at White Pepper in Paddington and Caloundra
Oh,
now.
fantastic. I
So-
love white pepper.
Oh, it's beautiful.
And I want to apologise up front for anyone that can hear this sound in the background of this video. It's my puppy dog
They're
going,
beautiful.
I want to come in and be on the video. So I'm going to try my best to ignore him. Maybe I'll have to put a mask on him now.
And won't he look beautiful
He
with that white coat?
will.
Yes.
So, okay, so we've got 2 stockists at the moment, but you can
Yep.
actually purchase online.
Yeah, absolutely. So goldenwares.com.au, and we've made sure that we have the 3 layers and with the option of the 4th for the filter.
Wow.
So you can add your own there. And adjustable ear bands. I canvassed my friends and said, what are you finding hard? And they said, ear fatigue. So we're making sure that you can, adjust them there so it's not too painful. Well, not painful at all.
Ear fatigue.
Ear fatigue. It's a thing.
It is so a thing in 2021.
Yeah, that's right. And then we also have a pocket for a nose wire, and then that sits snug around the nose and also helps for your glasses and sunglasses not to fog up.
So the nose wire goes here.
That's right, and then that helps for the glasses to sit on top and not fog up. Oh, we thought of everything.
You have thought of everything and left nothing out.
Left nothing out.
So
That's right.
it's high fashion, it's a highly technical design, and it's what is absolutely required in our lives right now. So Golden Wares, made on the Sunshine
Right on the
Coast
Sunshine Coast.
by 2 Sunshine Coasties, a seamstress, and
Seamstress.
an emergency nurse. I mean, I think you guys tick all the boxes.
Oh, thank you very much. And then each mask comes with its own dust bag, because of course some places are now saying that you don't need to wear a mask unless you can't socially distance. So it doesn't need to sit at the bottom of your bag and
Yes.
get lint on it. So
Well,
we've
it
got a
needs
dust
its
bag.
own special pouch, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
that's right.
And they can be washed, and
Yes.
so these are reusable,
Yes.
these are handcrafted, these are beautiful fabric, these are incredibly stylish, and they are, in fact, as we all know, a necessity in our handbags and in our lives right now. So I would suggest jumping onto Golden Wares and supporting a local business and doing your thing to be highly fashionable in this current day and age. So Mel and Eve, you are the wonderful ladies behind this business. Get to know the girls, support them, and get on board at Golden Wares.
Thank you.